There's a growing trend to ban plastic straws in the country, or at least replace them with more environmentally friendly versions. Well, how is this for environmentally friendly? My guest here invented a straw that not only doesn't stick around in our oceans and landfills, it barely sticks around longer for than a couple of minutes. 10-year-old Sophie Zazula from Ridgefield joins me now with her wonderful invention, the ice straw. A pleasure to meet you, Sophie.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, glad to have you here. Thanks for taking the time to show it to us. And we will in a minute, but I can't pull it out too soon. So before we do, why don't you just start by telling me where the idea came from and why you got so concerned?
Yeah, sure. So me and my family have always been against using plastic straws. So when the invention convention came around, we were in a restaurant and I was trying to think of problems that I faced in my life.
Yeah.
And I was looking around at all these people who had these plastic straws in their cups and these plastic straws on their table. And the next table had plastic straws in their cups and plastic straws on their table. And they were only used for a couple of minutes, then brought into landfills, which then made their way into the ocean and hurted marine animals.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to come up with a way to replace plastic straws. So I started thinking of different materials that would biodegrade, unlike plastic, like candy or food materials. But then I finally came up with ice. So we went home and started making the mold, and yeah.
Yeah, I know a lot of people came up with paper, but ice is even faster because you hit on it. You only need to use it for a couple of minutes, right?
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned the invention convention. What was that all about?
Yeah, so I signed up for an invention convention at my school, and then then I got second place in that.
Yeah.
So then I went on to a regionals one, and there I got recognized inventor, so then they moved me on to the states one, which there I also got recognized inventor, so then I got moved on to the nationals one. And then there I got second place for my age group, and first place for Earth and Geosciences.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, so, and here's the nice pictures of it too, and of course you brought the award in for us, but onto the straw itself. Would you like to pull it out and show it for us? And when you pull it out, maybe hold it up, what do you guys think? Camera 60, yeah. Why don't you pull it out right now and show us?
Okay.
Okay, there's one of them right
there. Let me break
there.
this one off.
There it is. Hold it up. Yeah, hold it up a little bit higher right now so you can see it. It is just what you think. And while we're doing it, I'll pull this out too and show it.
Careful, the bottom has dry ice. You might break yourself.
Right. See, thank you for that so much. How did you actually go about making it?
Yeah, so here, let me put this one back in right
Okay,
here.
sure.
And this is my model.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
So we just found stuff around my house.
Yeah.
So we put a wine stopper at the end of this tube.
Yeah.
And then to make the hole in the middle, you have to put this through.
Okay.
Like.
I mean, again, these are all just household materials. You didn't have to come up with anything.
I kind of just found them around my house.
Sure.
A bunch of different things.
And then I imagine you have.
So then right now this would be filled up with water.
Okay.
And then I put this through. And then when I freeze it, the ice freezes around the meat skewer so that when I pull it out and slip it off, it looks like that.
And that's it. And it's simple enough. And that's something that I imagine could be very easily mass-produced because this is a wonderful idea. You don't even have to worry about the paper going anywhere or discarding that as much. It's an ice straw. It's going to be gone in a couple of minutes. And look how well it's sticking around even right now. Beautiful. Simple, smart. This is what I always love with inventors. This is something so smart, you feel like, how did we not think of it beforehand? But Sophie did. Sometimes that spark just happens right there, and she is getting very well-deserved awards for it, too, going into the 6th grade there in Ridgefield. What school are you going into?
East Ridge Middle School.
East Ridge Middle School in Ridgefield. Beautiful. So smart. Glad you could be with us today.
Thank you.
Yeah, I am just blown away by the simplicity. And that's what makes good inventions elegant. So here, let's put them back right there, just so other people can go see them too. Sophie, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you.